Oh, I have one idea.
Okay.
For maybe we could try to even build it pretty budget too.
Hmm.
Um, it's a mono blue in enchantment deck that's super aggro
Okay.
with the demigod Callaphe, beloved of the sea. I call it Disney Princess.
Okay. Do you want to do that right now?
Ah, sure. Let's do that one.
What is the name of the?
So it's Calla. It's really cool. Yeah, beloved of the sea. There it is. There's a really cool. Yeah, there. Because it's the demigod. So she's her power is equal to your devotion to blue, and creatures and enchantments they can't be targeted unless they cost one more to cast to target them.
Mhm.
And so we're just playing basically an aura protect the queen deck.
Archetype of imagination?
Yeah, we could do yeah. So it is also a semi aura based deck. There's a lot of nifty auras in blue that
Aqueous
are
form.
pretty
Okay.
cool. So yeah, Aqueous Form is like the big one.
I like aqueous
Um,
form. Ordeal of
Cartoon,
Thassa.
yeah, Ordeal of Thassa is a really good one. Curiosity still works. There's a lot of really cool ones. We're basically we stack on our commander to protector and just start one shotting people because we have Auramancer's Guise,
Mhm.
which is the enchantment that it's +2/+2 for each aura attached to it and has vigilance.
Did you say the cartouche as well?
Oh yeah, because each
Which
you
which
draw a
one?
card and gets it flying and +1. It's knowledge. Come on, it's blue. Knowledge.
Yes. That was stupid.
Invisibility.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, because it counts as 2 blue and then it can't be blocked basically.
I didn't know there was a card called Cloak of. Look at this.
Oh, interesting.
That's weird. They had a Cloak of Invisibility already.
Yeah, Eel Umbra is another cool one. It's just a totem armor that just with flash, so it could get in there for protection.
What about the? What about the Thassa that? Uh, or Octopus Umber?
Oh, isn't that gives it +8/+8, right?
It's base power and toughness, 8/8.
Oh, that's actually not bad because you give its base power 8/8, and then it gets the plus, so it gets huge with
Does that?
that. Yeah,
Are you sure that works like that?
yeah, because its base power is set because the commander's base power is *1. I think maybe actually no, maybe let me look that up. How that works. Um, Any power or toughness modifying effects, those that give +N+N, for example, encounters will apply to that creature's new base power and toughness, even if they start to apply before
Oh,
Octopus Umber become attached.
so it works that way.
I think so.
Okay, well let's go with it. What about Eldrazi conscription? That sounds fun.
Yeah, that's not bad. Um,
Oh, what about the? I was saying. Oh, it's okay. I saved before that. What about the? Is it the Thassa that like the god of the sea? It's the can give something unblockable and scry every upkeep.
yeah, I guess that would be too bad. Rune of Flight is another one I like because it's another just ETB draws a card and can give it flying.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the runes are cool. Did you see the deck in standard with the runes?
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, you
because
saw it.
enchantment's got a big buff.
Well, because
Ava.
they got Jukai Naturalist. So with the rune champion, you can make the runes free.
Right, right, yeah.
Yeah, because a rune champion would take away the colors for the runes.
And they have the other dude that makes them cost just generically less.
Hmm. What's the name
Um,
of the? It's like it's an aura that like gives a target legendary, or it's destructive. I think it gives any creature hexproof, and if it's a historic permanent, it's any permanent.
Curator's Ward
Yeah, that's it.
is what you're thinking of.
There we go.
Um, Curious Obsession. This one we have to play around with more to make it work really well, but it deals damage, draws a card, but it has to attack every turn. For just a quick mana rock, Altar of the Pantheon's really cool in this because it's
It adds to the devotion, yeah.
and then if you control a demigod or a legendary
You gain a
enchantment,
life,
you gain
yeah.
1 life.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Storm Chaser Drake. As a potential side, like if we don't need to keep buff, I mean, it's potentially. That's just if it becomes target, draw a card. It's if like our commander gets dealt with and we don't have a way to
What
replay
about
it
like
right away.
crystal chimes as like a just in case?
Yeah. Oh, and Cure the Great Glass Spinner. Make it like so hard to target our commander. Oh, what's the blue March card?
Oh wait, Derek, this is this is not good because it'll counter you targeting it with auras.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't want to play that. March of the miss something miss,
Yeah,
right?
I believe it. Yeah, it's the blue March. You put March of, or just I think it's just March of,
Swirling mist. I see.
because we can potentially just phase out our own creature.
Yeah, and
if
the
it's
auras stay.
Yep. It's basically becomes our version of Teferi's Protection.
Mhm.
Not as good, honestly. Oh, also we could run Frogify and Kesmina's Transmutation, and the Bound in the Moon thing, because they are still ours in enchantments and permanents, and it just weakens our opponent's creatures, so we could just swing past them or turn off annoying things. Um, oh, you think maybe just because we are going attack phase, that stuff like Gadwick is probably. You think Gadwick reconnaissance mission, fighting the Thassa, coastal piracy, because they all just still have 2 devotion.
Mhm. Seems good to me.
What do you think about running Master Waves in it? Just because if we run that much devotion, we can potentially just clog the board up that way.
Yeah, we could do that. What about playing like Shark Typhoon?
Oh yeah, I guess we could do that. Our CMC isn't super high, but if we get there,
I mean, it's really just a block.
yeah. Maybe this is will be a Cage Sun deck if we need mana, or we just want to run a bunch of mana rocks.
No, we're definitely gonna play Mana Rocks as well, but we're gonna get the Nyx Lotus. Like those. And Academy Ruins, since we're doing some important artifacts. And then yeah, it would just be like Arcane Signet, Sky Diamond. Mindstone. Vessel. Soul Ring.
And we got
Wayfarer's
Ordeal.
Bauble.
We got Ordeal of Thassa, by the way. Right.
Yes. I believe I put it in.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. You want there's a funny card. It was called a Corrupted Conscience, and it's a enchant creature. You control it, and it has infect.
I like that.
I, I don't. We're not doing it.
No?
No, we can if we really want to. Um, Mirror Maid is kind of cool because if we need to make another copy of something, it's all enchantment based.
So then, if we're gonna do Mirror Maid, we can do the other two, which is Copy Enchantment and what's the other one? The one that can
Um,
blink itself.
Estra's Evocation. And that's getting up there, huh?
Yeah, that and Copy Enchantment were both like getting close to 20.
Maybe we should run Narset part of the Veils just to dig a little bit in this deck. All the dig that we could get. We also probably then the cool thing about this variant of this deck of like playing like enchantment tribal is that we get to run all the blue control if we really want to. I still think we should run a bunch and just like protect the package.
Since we're not running a lot of draw.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, one
Oh,
with
look at that.
yeah, one with the wind. Nice. It's just +2/+2 for flying for 2 mana. Just another like a bigger buffer.
Trying to think of what about like Propaganda?
Yeah, we can run that. The one I really like that people don't really play as much, but I'm a big fan of is um what's it called? Dissipation Field.
Oh, yeah, that one's no, it's very good. Okay. Hold on, I had a thought about something and I lost it.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck, what was it? Maybe it'll come back. I can't
With
remember.
enchantments, spells, artifacts, lands, planeswalkers. Also, let's not run the $99 Narset. The difference.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, Helm of the Gods. That was the one I was trying to remember. That's
Oh,
the
yeah, that's a good one.
+1/+1 for each
I mean,
enchantment.
also you can play Commander's Plate. Like it might just be good to play that and like like the Swiftfoot Booch to have just as like protection, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like just because they're like the best protection, and you can't play Lightning Roost
Yeah, because you
or
can't put
Whisper
stuff on
Silk
afterwards.
Cloak. So Swiftfoot Boots is as good as it gets.
You want to be really mean? We could play Mindlock Orb, and players can't search libraries.
Oh, when you said mean, it came to my head. What's the name of that 2-mana enchantment that if somebody plays more than their first land each turn, it like
Confounding Conundrum.
we're playing that.
Yes.
Fuck Simic. And it also draws a card when it enters. So
Yep.
what was the one you were talking about? Which one?
Oh, it was Mindlock Orb.
What is that?
1 blue devotion.
But it's an artifact though. I'm gonna say no to that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, yeah, I get that.
Not that they all have to be. Oh no, this is enchantments. So. Oh no.
Yeah,
She's just equal to devotion.
Yep.
But spells your opponent casts target permanent. Yeah, but it makes it harder to target
You know what's
stuff.
a cool enchantment though is
Ristic study.
Ristic Study. Yeah, there it is.
I didn't know if we were doing that. That's
I
what I
mean,
would
you
say.
already threw in Nykthos in there.
So then, what about the other one?
Nykthos is now more expensive than Ristic Study.
What's the other one? The one mana
Oh,
one?
uh, mi-
Mystic Remora.
yeah, that one.
Uh, oh, Derek. Uh-oh.
We're just gonna run all basics.
I don't know if I want to play this card. Like, the other stuff we played is one thing, but, like, back to basics is, like, next level.
No, I wouldn't run back to basics. That's
No,
just a little too mean.
that's a little too much.
All right.
Jin-Gitaxias only copies creatures, artifacts. No, artifacts, and instances, and sorceries, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Arcane Signet. Yeah, and Thought Vessel.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
We could maybe use a little bit more ramp. I don't know what else you'd want to, like, curve. Let me get so island. And then Mystic Sanctuary, because why not? Castle Vantress, because why not?
Rogue's Passage.
Yeah, that seems good.
No, this might actually be a randomly time where Cathedral of War might matter.
War Room.
Cathedral War is just it enters tap, but it has Exalted, so it gives a
Oh
plus
yeah,
one
yeah,
on
yeah. No,
attack.
that's good. Cathedral. Wait, what was I saying before Castle Vantress? I got Mystic Sanctuary.
You said War Room.
Yeah, I got
Bonder's Enclave.
Oh yeah, let's get Bonder's Enclave, because it will usually be bigger, so it should usually be letting you draw. Reliquary Tower. Continue.
Midnight Clock is another ramp that we could play that could also over time just recycle our hand if we don't have like good ways to draw.
I don't think we're gonna be struggling too much. We should maybe also just run like a couple like maybe just like a Blue Sun Zenith, or like just as like a backup, or
Mm.
is there any more colorless lands we want to play? Oh, we can play Seagate Restoration.
Right.
I don't think we have any reason to play Glasspool Mimic.
Yeah, no, with our 6 mostly legendary creatures. Well, I guess only 1 technically, besides our commander.
No, 2. These 2.
Right.
We'd only be able to. There's only 6 creatures in the deck, Derek.
All right, hear me out. What about running a few extra turn spells, like the cheap ones? Because once we are like in the zone, that's probably just gonna be game if we hit like 2 or 3 of them. But I say, what do you mean time walk? Calm your tits. I like Karn's Temporal Mastery. That's what Temporal Sundering. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of any other just good enchantments that you can play.
And we could also play Future Sight. That's 3 devotion.
Which will be really easy to cast. Is there really no...
Ophion is the other one I forgot about. It's another another damage draw card.
Yeah. Ophidian. Let me look at this.
Oh, it's actually about. It's called Vanishing. It's just one mana enchantment. Enchanted creature phases out.
But does that take all the auras with it?
No, because it phases out. So, or do the other ones say permanents connected to them phase out?
Okay, hold on. So if we
It's
read, okay, hold on. What is the stupid thing called?
Teferi's protection or robes of stars. Oh, right. Because maybe it's worded in a way. Treat it. It could phase out. Treat it and anything attached to it as though they don't exist. And it does say attached for phased.
So if it's worded like
Wait,
that,
there it is. Wait, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. So it says permits, as it phases out, auras and equipment attached to it, including Robostars, also phase out at the same time. Those auras and equipments will phase in, attached to the creature they were attached to when they phase out.
but that's not just a this thing, right? Because it is just
Well, because
phases
it
out.
says
So it must be the ruling for phases out. So okay, so what was the name of the? Yeah, vanishing. That seems good. Uh, okay. Uh, okay. So
yeah. So phasing is also a term for a generic mechanic of phasing out objects via keyword actions. Even the objects that don't have phasing this way, it behaves similarly to flickering, but with the targets retaining counters, attachments, and any other choices made. The phasing ability has not been printed since well, like 1970, but the phase out action and overall mechanics were brought back in Commander 2017, the standard format of 2020, and Core Set 21.
mm,
Yeah, so all things attached to them phase out with them.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
And then I said future sight was the thing I mentioned.
I think I got that.
Okay.
Mhm. Uh, so okay.
That's 9. We have 10 because we have one MDFC. What?
What?
Did that just happen? Did we did we just hit an exact 100 on a build again, Tom? I thought we were gonna be over a little bit.